It was April 2016. Bihar took a bold step to ban all types of liquor in the state. But a national family health survey for 2019 to 20 revealed that Bihar consumes more liquor than Maharashtra. The latest hooch tragedy in Chhapra once again raises questions on the state's prohibition policy. Hooch, the deadly alcohol, was pegged at 23,466 crore rupees in India in 2019 to 20, according to a FICCI report. Unlike the popular alcohol brands, Hooch has the risk of containing methanol in high quantities, which is fatal if consumed. The safe form of alcohol is ethanol. Another reason that makes Hooch dangerous is adulteration. It is adulterated with organic waste and battery acid, among other deadly additions. So, why do people continue to consume it?
There are two aspects of it. One is there is a demand. Why there is a demand? Because they need it. Because they know that it is accessible and it is available. But as you said, it is deadly. They know it, but there is a tendency of a human body or tendency of the person that they want to take a risk out of it. But they don't have the money to buy something which is the standardized quality of the alcohol which is available. So naturally, the risk is so high, and at times they are ready to take it, which is very unfortunate.
4 Indian states, Mizoram, Gujarat, Bihar, Nagaland, and a union territory, Lakshadweep, have prohibited the sale and consumption of alcohol. However, both hooch and branded alcohol are still reportedly consumed in these states. Earlier this year, 42 people in Gujarat lost their life after consuming spurious alcohol. So, why is the ban on alcohol ineffective in curbing hooch consumption?
Alcohol prohibition may fail if there is no alcohol policy, national alcohol policy. Because a national alcohol policy provides a larger framework. That is one. This directive principle is something which talks about the prohibition, but it is the rules which need to be formed by the state government. A state has law or policy related with the supply, not with the demand. So when your policy is not around harm of it, or from health perspective is missing, from social point of view it is missing, from rehabilitation point of view it is missing, from demand reduction it is missing. So those aspects need to be taken care of by the alcohol demand reduction or alcohol protection policy.
The directive principle of the Indian Constitution says the state should raise the level of standard of living and nutrition and also endeavor to curb drugs and alcohol consumption. However, most states do not prohibit alcohol consumption. Revenue from alcohol accounts for more than 15% of total revenue in at least 13 states. When COVID-19 induced lockdown slowed the economy, states relied on tax revenue from alcohol sales to fill the treasury. Business Standard reported that states earned 1.75 trillion rupees from excise duty, most of which came from liquor sales in the fiscal year 2020. It was the third largest source of revenue. India is the world's third largest liquor market, and taxes on import of liquor continue to be high. Experts believe restrictive alcohol policies and high taxes are a reason for the sale and consumption of spurious liquor. Of all the types of alcohol sold in India, country liquor or locally manufactured Indian spirits accounts for 33% by volume. However, it accounts for only 9% of the total value. IMFL or Indian made foreign liquor and beer together have the majority market share of 90%. According to a FICCI report, the formal sector of the alcoholic beverage industry in India comprises 93.78% share. The share of the informal sector, which predominantly supplies country liquor, is only 1.79%. Country liquor is also more affordable than IMFL. So, how is a section of people lured into consuming spurious liquor?
The hooch tragedies happen basically because when the access to liquor, whether it's IMFL or whether it's a country liquor, whatever, if that is restricted in any manner, whether it's by forcing complete prohibition, the way it has happened in Bihar, if you provide people decent quality alcohol. And when I say decent quality, it is all monitored and produced under the supervision of the excise authorities. If you provide access of high quality or decent quality or fair quality alcohol to consumers at an affordable price relatively easily, there is no question why they should go to this illicitly brewed alcohol.
Across Indian states, efforts are regularly made to detain those manufacturing illegal alcohol. States that prohibit the sale and consumption of alcoholic beverages have stringent punishments. Gujarat is the only state that attaches a death penalty for hooch manufacturers if the consumption leads to death. What policy changes can contribute towards reducing hooch consumption?
So the first thing the government should ensure that ensure the lowest hanging fruits in this, which is the availability of legal selling points. The second thing doable is that allow all the alcohol which is going through which is available to the consumers in these outlets is very closely monitored. The third question is the price point. Now we are in a situation where the taxes in India are probably the highest in the world. So the states also have to think of looking at alcohol not only a source of revenue, but also put in sufficient measures to ensure that the untoward incidents, such as the hooch tragedies, do not happen.
Deaths due to the consumption of illegally manufactured liquor are not limited to Bihar. Across the country, reports emerge of people succumbing to such tragedy. A national alcohol policy framework can help states to curb the manufacture and sale of hooch. Access to legally manufactured alcohol may help drive people away from hooch. It remains to be seen how India, which is one of the largest liquor markets in the world, maneuvers its way through it.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.